Hi there, and welcome to video 1 of 7 for your video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. Now let's start with talking about why are Fortune 100 companies hiding their secret traffic sources from you. Well, the truth is, that's what everyone thinks is going on. You see, to get massive traffic on the internet, you just need to know what the latest mass traffic sources are on the internet. Sources that the top Fortune 100 companies are using but are not talking about. And that's exactly what you're going to discover right now in this video training course. The latest mass traffic source on the internet that many of the top companies are using is called Adfly, and you're about to discover how to leverage this secret traffic source to give you endless amounts of targeted traffic in any country. Now to get started, simply move on to watch video 2 of 7 in this course. I'll see you there. Hi there, and welcome to video 2 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. Now that you know that Adfly is the latest mass traffic source for the top Fortune 100 companies, it's time that you discover how to set up this secret traffic source for yourself right now so that you can get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour to your website, your affiliate link, your Facebook page, or any other place online that you want. Let's begin. So to get started, all you have to do is go to your browser and type in www.adf.ly, and then you'll land on Adfly. Now this is going to be the secret traffic source that you're going to discover how you can use throughout this video training to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. Sometimes it's much less. It can be even 15 to 30 minutes. So to give just an overview of what Adfly is, it's very simple. For people that usually post links on their Facebook or on their Twitter or on their blog, if they have a very long link, they can actually come here and type in their long link and then shrink it. Now when they shrink it, you can see the Adfly link down here where it says example URL for Google. The Adfly link would be, for instance, adf.ly/5xr. Now, yeah, it might be an ugly link, but most people don't type in links whenever they're posted on, let's say, Facebook pages or any place like that. They just click on them. So when somebody clicks on, let's say, a link that was generated on Adfly, then what happens is that there is an ad, which can be a website, that is displayed between the time somebody clicks this link to actually getting to their final destination. So the best way to understand this is to actually just see a sample. So let me go ahead and show you. If you created a link for Google, or somebody created a link for Google, and this would be the link, then when somebody clicks on that link, just to show you, an intermediate page pops up. Now, for this advertiser, someone actually just made a page that has a big button that says download, because their goal is to probably just get someone to click on this link to take them to, some other website. So the way it works is that you can see Adfly has a bar up here at the top, and it counted down from 5 seconds, and when it counts down from 5 seconds, the person that is trying to get to the final destination can then hit skip ad, and it will just take them away from this advertisement to wherever they're trying to land. Now, just to give you an idea as far as the vast amount of traffic that you can get from Adfly, there are millions of people creating links on Adfly every single day, and there are tens of millions of people clicking on the actual link. So you can get literally an unlimited amount of traffic on Adfly, and you can get it for an extremely reasonable rate, just because there is so much supply that's out there. So this is what's going to happen is, let's say you have a website or you have a Facebook page, somewhere where you're trying to get more traffic. When you sign up as an advertiser, which I'll show you how to do in just a moment, you are going to put in your website link, and that is going to be this intermediate page that actually shows up. So let's go ahead and jump back over to Adfly, and to get started, all you have to do is click on Join Now. Now, you don't have to worry about coming here to shorten links unless you want to. Because that's not going to help you get traffic. What's going to help you get traffic is actually being an advertiser. So you want to hit Join Now, and then it's going to walk you through the steps to actually sign up. Now you just want to simply put in your name, your email, retype your email, put in a username, a password, and then for an account type, there's 2 account types. You can be a link shrinker, which I just showed you. You can actually create shortened URLs, and then you can be an advertiser. Now, an advertiser is, again, how you're going to get traffic using Adfly. So this is exactly what you need to actually get set up using this traffic source to get endless amounts of targeted traffic. So now that you go through and get your account set up, then let's go ahead and move on to video 3 of 7, where I talk about the 3 deadly sins that you must know that will kill all of your traffic campaigns before you even get started. Hi there, and welcome to video 3 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. Now that you know how to set up an AdFly account as an advertiser so that you can tap into an unlimited amount of traffic, let's discuss the 3 deadly sins that you must know that will kill all of your traffic campaigns before you even get started. Deadly sin number 1 is being afraid to spend money to make money. Now, you see, most people who are trying to generate more traffic on the internet are just afraid to spend money. They limit themselves to spending countless hours experimenting with free traffic sources, such as writing articles, posting in forums, updating their statuses on Facebook, only to get maybe a few hundred visitors that don't even take action. Now, if you want to get serious amounts of traffic on the internet, you have to spend money. Deadly sin number 2 is throwing money at the wall without a plan in place. Now, these are the people that are the polar opposite from deadly sin number 1. They have money, and they're not afraid to spend it. So they just create new traffic campaign after new traffic campaign, only just throwing money at the wall without a proper plan in place. Now, in order to succeed and make money with new paid traffic sources like AdFly, you must have a proper plan in place before creating your campaign. For example, do you want to get more fans on your Facebook page? Do you want to get more leads in your autoresponder? Do you want to get more sales as an affiliate for a product? Or maybe you want to get more sales for your own product or your own website. Just make sure that you know what your goal is going to be before throwing up a campaign. Otherwise, you're just going to waste your money. And deadly sin number 3 is not having proper optimization software. Now, the best landing pages to send traffic to on AdFly, which you'll see in video 3, can be optimized using heat mapping software, which you'll see in video 6, to dramatically increase the responsiveness from all of the visitors that will be seeing your landing pages. Now, if you don't have the proper optimization software in place, then you're just going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. So now that you know the 3 deadly sins to avoid, continue on to video 4 of 7 in this video training course, where you'll discover what types of products and squeeze pages work best on AdFly. I'll see you there. Hi there, and welcome to video 4 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. Now it's time to discover what type of products and squeeze pages work best on AdFly. This is easier than you can imagine. Let me show you. Alright, to get started, you simply want to open up your browser and then just type in www.adf.ly. Now, once you type that in, you're going to land on AdFly. Now, this is, again, where you're going to get your 100,000 visitors in an hour or under. It's usually under an hour. But before you actually create your campaign, which you're going to see in the next video, how to create your campaign from start to finish, I want you to understand that if you actually type in a URL here, let's say cnn.com, and hit shrink, AdFly is going to give you a link, and if you go to that link, you will actually see how all of this works. So when you go to that link, before somebody gets to their final destination, let's say in this case it'd be cnn.com, a page is going to show up for 5 seconds, and then the person that's trying to get to cnn.com, they have to actually click a link to just skip past that page. Now, they're usually going to stay on your page for longer than 5 seconds. Sometimes it's up to a minute, especially if you have a very compelling page that's either a product or a squeeze page. So anyway, that's how it works. Now, if you want to see what's people are already doing, which I usually recommend starting with, go to this link yourself, and then in a new tab in your browser, and just keep hitting refresh on that link and seeing what type of pages show up. So that's where you can get started. Now, if you want to skip past what everyone else is doing, which that's usually what they're doing, everyone likes to try to copy each other. If you want to try to do something a little different, I'm going to show you right now what types of products work to actually promote on AdFly and what type of squeeze pages work to use on AdFly to actually build a list. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with squeeze pages. So if you don't already have a squeeze page, then you can go to a website that I highly recommend called ThemeForest. Now, to get here, you just simply go to www.themeforest.net. Now, once you're here, this is where you can actually buy existing squeeze pages extremely cheap that are usually really high quality. Now, you have to know a little bit about how to configure the pages, but they usually have step-by-step directions for you, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and go to marketing, and then you want to choose landing pages, because and these are going to be pages that are just one very simple page where usually the primary action is to get someone to buy something or put in their email. So again, this first thing that we're going to be talking about is what type of squeeze pages work best on AdFly. So when you come here, you then just want to sort by sales, so that way you can actually see what landing pages. They say landing page, I call them squeeze pages, but a lot of people call them a lot of different things. But so landing page or squeeze page, same thing. So once you come here, then you'll see that there are some, like let's say this one, where notice it's showing you a snapshot of what the page looks like, and this is what it will look like if you buy it. And then you'll get all the files and even the instructions on what to do to customize this page for yourself. Now this one doesn't have anywhere for someone to put in an email, which is kind of bad, because if you're wanting to build a list and you want to find a page where you can put in an email, so you just want to scroll through here and then look at a few of them to see which one would have an email. And this one, for instance, let's go ahead and click on this one. It's called Lista, and you can look at screenshots to see actually what it looks like. And clearly this one, you can see, has the ability to collect someone's name and email. So this is a page that would already be all created for you, and all you would have to do is just go in and change some of the code, which again, they usually all have instructions on how to do that. So I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, because this video could turn into hours. So I just recommend whenever you go to a place like ThemeForest and you download these already done for you pages, go ahead and look at the instructions, because they're going to explain how to configure their pages far better than I would. So anyway, this page even has an option where you can have a video, which is great, because you could have a video that plays and you could collect a name and email. So that would be a great squeeze page that would work if you don't have an existing squeeze page you're trying to send traffic to. So again, all you have to do is come to themeforest.net, and then you'll have this option to come through and look at all these different squeeze pages. So that is where to get started if you don't already have one for yourself. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is what type of products work best on the traffic source AdFly. So for that, you actually want to go to a website called ClickBank. If you're not familiar with ClickBank, it's a massive online marketplace where people have digital products that they sell, and they're very reasonably priced, and it ranges from anything from how to make money on the internet to how to save money on your electric bills, all kinds of, they're usually information products. So what you want to do is sign up as an affiliate if you don't already have an affiliate account. Now the reason you need to be an affiliate is because the way this works is that you first get an affiliate account, it's free, and I'll show you how to do it. Just click on sign up, and then it's going to take you through the steps, and then make sure you put in all your information, because ClickBank is actually going to pay you out on every sale that you make on a product as an affiliate. So when you get down on this form, you'll see there's one area called account nickname. Make sure that you remember this account nickname, because you're going to use this in a minute, which you'll see whenever you choose a product to promote as an affiliate. So let's say your account nickname would be TomTom123. Make sure you copy that and save it, because you're going to, again, use it later. So once you sign up for your affiliate account and you want to find out what type of product you can promote on this traffic source, let's say this AdFly, then you would click on Marketplace at the very top, and it's going to take you to the Marketplace where you can see all of the products that you can promote as an affiliate and make money. So you look on the left, and there's all these categories here. Now, most people would be overwhelmed about where to start. Well, I'll tell you right now, AdFly is very general traffic. It's mass traffic from all over the world, so you want to find products that appeal to everybody. So looking at like a betting systems product is probably not going to make you very much money, but I'll tell you right now, the two categories that will make you some money off of AdFly traffic is one called e-business and e-marketing. This category is all about making money online. And then the other category would be health and fitness, because almost everyone wants to make money online. Almost everyone wants to get in better shape. So those two categories is what your main focus could be. So let's go ahead and click on e-business and e-marketing, and just to show you, when you come here, there is 2,661 products here on the marketplace. That's a lot of products, and it can be overwhelming. And most people, they'll come here and they'll just click on one of the top ones, not even looking at it, not even reading all these numbers, just assuming that that's the best product there is. And I'll tell you, it's usually not. Because the first thing you want to focus on is you want to look at the initial dollar per sale. Now, the reason you want to look at that is because the lower this price point is, the easier it is, the easier it's going to be for you to make a sale, especially off of traffic like AdFly. So you want to find one that's usually really low, usually like under $30 is good, but then you also want to make sure that the average sale is a lot higher than in the initial sale. I'm going to repeat that. You want to find a product on here where the initial sale is low, but the average sale is high, because that means that that product, the person that has that product probably has some kind of upsells in place, or the product might be monthly recurring, or it's going to make you more money over time as an affiliate on autopilot. So if you scroll down, you just want to really analyze these numbers. So first off, I always like to choose a product where the average sale is over $100, because it's just going to be more money in your bank account. So you just want to kind of filter through that really quick by just scrolling down and trying to find a product where it's over $100. Nothing on page 1. So then you go to page 2, scroll down, still nothing. And also, something else I want to mention is look at the number of Facebook likes. If there's a lot of Facebook likes, then that means that the product's probably going to be really popular and a lot of people are going to like it. So scroll down, you see everyone's like 20, 70, 80 product, 80 Facebook likes and 341. Now here's a product. It's over $100 and it's actually $167. And again, this is how much money you're going to make as an affiliate. And if you look at the initial sale, it's under $30. It's actually $26. So this means it's going to be really easy to get people to buy this product. And then you can even see that there are 10,000 people that like this on Facebook. Quite a bit more than all the others. So anyway, what you would do is you would take this product and you would simply hit promote. Now, once you do that, it's then going to pop up a box on your screen, and it's going to ask for your account nickname. Now, notice the account nickname here is that I use theoretically would be TomTom123. You would put that in and hit create. Then it's going to give you a very long, ugly link. Don't worry about how ugly it looks, because all you want to do is highlight it, copy it, and just save it, because then in the next video, which you'll see in just a minute, is how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. Now, what's going to happen is if you do something like this, like if you don't have an existing product or you're not building a list yourself, you want to find a product again that has a good reputation on a place like ClickBank. It's been around for a while, that has a low initial sale, has a really high average sale, and then you send traffic to that site and then see if you're going to make some money. Now, if you're not making money off of it, then just try another product. It's no big deal. So highlight that, copy it, and that's all there is to this, and knowing what type of product to promote. Now, if you actually want to find this product, if you hit promote, you can see this product where it says promote products for M Society. I'll just copy that and show you. If you scroll up, when you're on the marketplace, you can actually, where it says find products, just put in M Society if you want to follow along this video, and there it is right here. So if you just want to find out where it is, that's how you find it. And so that's all there is to finding out what types of products to promote. And again, it doesn't have to be this product, it can be any product, as long as it usually has to do with making money online, which this one was, and also products that are about like health, fitness, weight loss, and so forth. Because again, all the traffic that you're going to be getting off of Advertise as an advertiser is going to be very general traffic. There's going to be people from all over the world, and you just have to get out there and just try a bunch of things and see what works. Now, I recommend you either build your own list if you want to go through all the steps of doing that. And again, if you want to build your own list, you have to come to a site like ThemeForest, and then you need to download a landing page, one that you like. And then you need to follow the instructions, and you actually have to configure that page. You need to create a server. You need to get a domain name. You have to go through a lot of steps to build a list. But if that's what you want to do, then that's how you do it. And this is where you can find the best squeeze pages that work best on sources like AdFly. Or if you want to skip all that, and again, if you just want to find a product that already exists out there and you just want to try and make money as an affiliate, this is a great way to get started. Just know to always find products that has a low initial sale under $30 and then has a high average sale, usually over 100, and usually has a lot of Facebook likes because it's a reputable product, and then it's just going to be money in your bank. So that's all there is to this video of knowing what types of products to promote and squeeze pages work best on AdFly. And then just simply move on to the next video, and I'll walk you through how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. I'll see you there. Hi there, and welcome to video 5 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll discover how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. Let's dive right in. So the first step is actually to log in to your AdFly account, and to get to this page, all you have to do is go to www.adf.ly, and once you're here, you simply log in. If you don't already have an account, go back and watch video 2 in this video series and for this course, and you'll see exactly how to sign up for an account and what type of an account to sign up for. Now, once you are logged in, first off, I want to point out the very top right, there's going to be 2 areas, a publisher area and an advertiser area. You want to make sure you're in the advertiser area because, again, you're going to be an advertiser because that's your goal is to get 100,000 visitors to within an hour to a link, whether it be your own or an affiliate link and so forth. So you want to make sure you're an advertiser. So then once you're in an advertiser account, you simply scroll down, and then you can see previous campaigns that you created. You can see I had one campaign that I actually created not too long ago, and for this campaign alone, I actually bought 750,000 visitors, and I'll tell you, this was actually delivered in just under 48 hours. Came through incredibly fast. So 750,000 visitors cost $600. Now, if you're new to buying advertising online, this might just blow your mind that, $600 is a lot of money. And it can be for anybody that's new into paid advertising. But I'll tell you, if you know what you're doing and you know how to get a good return on your investment, this is a bargain of a lifetime. Just to show you what I mean is that for this campaign, for instance, I bought 750,000 visitors, spent $600. This was worldwide traffic, which we'll get to in just a moment. So my CPM was 80 cents. That means for every 1,000 people that actually saw and landed on my website, I paid 80 cents. And out of that 750,000, I converted 3,741 people. What that means is that I actually was sending people to a lead generation page where it was just literally a landing page and a squeeze page like I showed you and talked about in the previous video, in video 4 in the series. If you aren't familiar with squeeze pages and landing pages, go back and watch video 4 and you'll see what I mean. But all it was just a page talking about if you want to lose weight online, or if you want to lose weight, put in your email address and you'll be notified of new offers and opportunities. So with that, you can see if I take a calculator and take $600, divide that by 3,741, that broke down to I only paid 16 cents for every name and email address I got from someone that's interested in losing weight and they want to be emailed about products and opportunities. So that is the cheapest you're ever going to spend for a lead anywhere on the internet, and you just have to have enough time and a budget to be able to spend in optimizing traffic like this. So you're probably not going to see this type of, no one's going to be revealing their type of numbers like this anywhere outside of this program. So this is kind of just a little added bonus. I just wanted to show you what is possible. But let's go ahead and get back down to the core focus of this program is to get not 750,000 visitors, but 100,000 visitors in under an hour. So to do that, all you have to do is go to the very top and create a campaign. Now, when you click on that, there's going to be 2 different types of campaigns you can create. One's called interstitial advertising. One is called leaderboard banner advertising. I'm going to tell you right now, do not go with the leaderboard banner advertising. You're just going to blow your money because all that is you would have to be uploading a banner and you're just hoping someone's going to click on your banner. Instead of that, interstitial advertising means that you are going to have your website or whatever link that you tell AdFly to show up. Someone's actually going to look at your page for at least 5 seconds before they get to their final destination. And it's up to them how long they want to view your page. When they're done looking at your page, then they click on a button called Skip Ad, and it goes past your page. So you have at least 5 seconds to get their attention. So if you just look through this right here. This is the criteria that these people are going to have to be able to see your ad. So you're going to actually get unique visitors within a 24-hour time frame. They will have JavaScript enabled. They will have cookies enabled. They will have Flash enabled. And they must view your website for at least 5 seconds. And then if we scroll down a little further, this is where you actually create your campaign. So you scroll down and choose what type of traffic that you want to get. Now, most people that are oblivious to this type of advertising, they'll come here and then they will just look for the cheapest they can buy. So they would say 40 cents for every 1,000 people see their site. That's cheap, right? Yeah, it's cheap. So I'll tell you, even when I first got started with AdFly and I started testing out their traffic, I bought 100,000 visitors with this proxy traffic deal. And it was the worst traffic I've ever seen. It took days after days to get my 100,000 visitors. It just, there wasn't a lot available, and a lot of people just weren't, and they were going through proxy servers. So not only is taken forever for me to get 100,000 visitors, but not all of them were even unique people. So anyway, you want to focus on just quality traffic. And I'll tell you right now, if you are trying to, it doesn't matter where in the world people are, then I would go with the worldwide deal. That's what I personally go with whenever I'm buying traffic on AdFly, and it converts extremely well, especially for the price. For instance, if you bought 100,000 visitors here with the worldwide deal, it's only 80 cents. If you bought 100,000 visitors with United States or United Kingdom traffic, it's going to be $400. Huge price increase. And I'll tell you also, if you actually go through here and try to buy traffic for a very specific country, because let's say you have a very specific offer or a landing page or a squeeze page you're sending traffic to, it's still going to take a while for you to get. You're not going to get your 100,000 visitors in under an hour. The only way you're going to be able to get traffic that fast and really targeted is going to be the worldwide deal. So even when it says high availability, that means that you will get it fast. You'll probably even get your 100,000 visitors in under 15 minutes if you set it to be just deliver as fast as you want it. So to do that, all you have to do is, where it says purchase, and there's a little K, you just put in 100 because you want 100,000, and you can see it's going to light up green. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see you can buy traffic for literally every country you can imagine. And if you're really big into internet marketing and affiliate marketing, you understand like CPA offers and stuff, you could find CPA offers that are targeted to like Malaysia and try traffic, for a Malaysia offer, only for Malaysia traffic, and see how it works. So experiment with it if you have a budget to do so. But if you just want to dive right in and get 100,000 visitors really quickly and just get a lot of attention and traction to whatever site you're going for, this is how you do it. So anyway, once you get all the way to the bottom, before you click to enter your website details, I just want to point out to pay attention to all these bullet points at the bottom, because all these bullet points are what they do not want you to have on your website. For instance, you can't have, I'm going to go through these bullet points just so you know, you can't have a frame-breaking script, which means, you can't have some kind of script that's going to, it's iframed offers and things like that. You can't have pop-up windows, so if someone tries to leave your site for any reason, if there's a pop-up in place, they're not going to allow that. They're not going to allow websites to automatically attempt to download software or change user settings or adult or pornography-related material, hate, Juarez or software piracy or anything. I mean, it's really obvious as far as, what not to have. So I'm going to assume like 99.999% of the those of you that are watching this are going to abide by these terms. And if you try to break these terms, I mean, you're just not going to get anything approved. So anyway, once you understand that your final destination, or not your final destination, the site you're trying to advertise is compliant with all that, then all you have to do is click on enter your website details. Then it's going to take you through, you can choose previous websites if you already had websites you've done in the past, but for this one we can just go ahead and type in, let's say, lead generation, and for the website URL you want to put in whatever website URL you want, put in your budget. And for max daily budget, I always like to put in 0 because you're going to get traffic as fast as you can imagine. And then you just hit I agree to terms and conditions, and then you're going to go through and actually choose your payment method. So I'm going to go ahead and process everything for this campaign just so we can go ahead and see how fast the traffic comes in. So I'm going to pause this video and then come back once everything is actually filled out and completed and processed. Alright, everything's processed, so I am going to scroll down in my AdFly account, and you can see this is the new campaign that I created called Lead Generation. Now, the traffic already started coming in. I just hit, well, over here on the status where it says active, if I click on this, I can pause the traffic. It was paused, so that way I could sync this up with the video, but as soon as I clicked it to make it active, the traffic started coming in. So just to show you why I'm walking you through all this, I'm just going to hit start on this online stopwatch so you can see how fast this traffic really does come. So it's at 24 right now. I'm going to refresh my page, and then now you can see it's already at 201. Now, where it says the conversions, I actually did not put in the conversion script because they give you a tracking code, and you can actually put that tracking code in after someone fills out, like, let's say you're a lead generation page. I didn't put that in just because I wanted to get this active immediately, so that way you can just see the traffic coming in, because, well, after all, this is this whole training tutorial is all about getting 100,000 visitors for your traffic campaign in under an hour. So again, I'm going to hit refresh. Now it's at 3:15. Now to just show you something that's even more fun is that I did install a Google Analytics tracking code on the actual page that I'm sending this traffic to. And just to jump over at my Google Analytics account, you can see I have the I'm on the real-time beta page right now, where it's basically showing you how many visitors are on your site, and you can actually see that the source is AdFly, of course, because I turned on the traffic from AdFly, and I'm just talking as I'm letting all this run right now, so I don't have to do anything to have these visitors keep coming in. And then over on the right where you see the active page, these are all the various pages that I'm having the traffic sent to, because the way I actually set it up for this test is that I'm sending traffic to a rotator script where it rotates through different ways to get people to put in their name and email, anything from like want to make money online, put in your email, want to lose weight, put in your email, things like that. So anyway, that's why you see a bunch of different pages. But for you, if you were actually put an analytics tracking code on your individual page, then you would only just see the one active page. But my rotator is working properly because it's actually rotating across all the pages pretty evenly. So anyway, you can see this is really cool with Google Analytics, because you can see, when I just started this less than 5 minutes ago, there was 0 visitors. And then just to show you, I mean, this is as real time as it gets, and there isn't really anybody else out there that teaches you how to get traffic on the internet that's going to show you real-time data like this, because frankly it's really difficult to find secret traffic sources like AdFly and being able to do it successfully. So anyway, I'm going to leave this running just so you can see how crazy this is really going to get. I mean, it's just getting started. You can see, as visitors on the site, it started with literally under a couple hundred, and then it went, well, let's see right here, page views, it was actually 200 views. It's not staying on there when I move my mouse over, but 200 views, and it just keeps growing. So anyway, we'll jump over to AdFly, and I didn't hit refresh on the page yet. If you remember, it was at 315, and this number, by the way, whenever you create your campaign, the number you're looking at here, whenever you're doing like I'm doing the worldwide traffic campaign, this is unique visitors. This isn't just page views where it could be like 10 or 20 people. These are unique visitors, and I've created many campaigns on AdFly, over the last few months and tested, everything there is to test with AdFly. So that's why I know that this is as real as it's going to get. So let me go ahead and hit refresh on AdFly. And you can see now it's up to 845. So we're almost up to 1,000 visitors already. And if we go over to the stopwatch, we're only here at 3 minutes. So I'm bouncing around from 3 different tabs. I'm showing you the stopwatch, I'm showing you the AdFly account, and I'm showing you Google Analytics. And you can see, let me just go ahead and, you can actually move this around if you want to look at page views or if you want to look at per second. It's just amazing data that you can look at here. So let me go ahead and jump back over to AdFly. So we're 845. Now if I hit refresh, we're now at 961. So I mean, you could literally sit here and just keep hitting refresh on your AdFly campaign and just watch the traffic come in, and it will literally come in this fast unless you specify otherwise. Now to specify otherwise, you would just hit show details here, and then you would just say what your max budget is for the day. Now if you remember, when I created this campaign, it was just for $80, and because I'm paying an 80-cent CPM. CPM is 1,000 visitors. Every 1,000 unique visitors that see the URL that I specify in AdFly, I'm paying 80 cents. So let's go ahead and just hit refresh again, and now you can see I'm at 1,000 visitors. So and then just to look over at Google Analytics, you can see we're almost up to 1,000 people viewing the page now, and the traffic is very consistent. It doesn't just go up or down. It just it stays pretty consistent the longer you leave your AdFly campaign running. So we're almost up to actually 1,000 active visitors on the site at one time, which is incredible. And this is literally just pressing a button and it all happens. And these people will take action if you just follow the steps in the previous videos in this training course where, you know, I believe it was video 4 where I talked about the types of products and squeeze pages that work best on this traffic source. You know, just follow along in that video and these people will be taking action, you know, on whatever page that you send them to. So anyway, we're up to 1,100 right now. Going to Google Analytics, we're almost up to 1,000 active on the site at one time. Now let's jump over to online stopwatch and just so know at 5 minutes we got 1,000 people. So if you take, you know, if you take 100,000 divided by 1,000, you know, that's 100, and then you take 100 times 5, so 500 minutes divided by 60. You know, it's, yeah, it is, you know, a little, it varies because, I mean, whenever you get 100,000 visitors in an hour, that is possible on AdFly, you know, 100%. And I'll just tell you at the time of recording this video, it's actually in the middle of the night. It's 2 a.m. So with it being 2 a.m., the traffic is going to be a little lower. But the reason I'm recording 2 a.m. so there's no other distractions going on, why this is all happening in real time. So let me just hit refresh again. You can see we're already up to 1,300. Go over to Google Analytics. Right now there's 825, so it's staying pretty consistent around 800 people on the site at one time. And again, it's just because it's, you know, it's very late in the day, or I should say early in the morning. And, you know, that's pretty much all there is to actually creating your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign on AdFly from start to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause this video so we don't have to just sit here and watch this, you know, for an hour as this traffic adds up. But then I will come back and then show you, you know, what it looks like once all this traffic has been delivered. All right, so the campaign is finished, and you can see the total spent is 100,000, and you'll see where it says today spent 47,000. These are actually visitors, and again, with this being in the middle of the night, right now it's almost 3 a.m. Actually, but before I explain all this, if I jump back over to the online stopwatch, you can see it's still going, and it just hit 41 minutes. So 41 minutes going in to actually starting the campaign. I'll go ahead and pause it. Until now, it was 41 minutes to get 100,000 unique visitors. Now, that's phenomenal. And as far as the quality of this traffic goes, this is a lead generation campaign, and I actually used eye contact to capture leads. And all the leads were in the health and fitness industry because I want to build a list in that industry to promote products as an affiliate. And with this campaign alone, I'm not going to log into my eye contact account because I don't want to reveal all my list names and everything, but there was 1,127 leads that were generated from this campaign. So you take $80 that was spent, so $80, and divide that by 1,127, and that breaks down to just at 7 cents. 7 cents a lead for actually this lead generation campaign. So I'm going to tell you right now, for anybody out there who thinks AdFly is just junk traffic, is either lying to you, or they've never tested themselves, or they just don't know what they're doing. So following this system, which you're on video 5 now, but there's 2 more videos coming, if you follow everything that we teach you in the system, you're not only going to be able to get 100,000 visitors in under an hour, in just to be exact 41 minutes for this one, but it's always usually under an hour depending on the time of day. And the traffic is phenomenal. And again, this was 7 cents a lead. Now, if you're trying to build, like let's say a lead generation campaign for your own product, you're trying to do a product launch, or you have a business that you're just wanting to get more potential customers in that can be worldwide customers. Again, this is worldwide traffic, so these leads are from all over the world. But if you're selling products on the internet, it doesn't matter where they are in the world, they should be able to buy your product, especially if it's an information product. So anyway, that concludes this video 5, how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. And you can see, it is complete, and I spent just $80, got 100,000 unique visitors. Now, the reason you see status on hold on the top right here is because I actually, once the campaign was finished, instead of like this one where it says approved, instead of Xing it out, I'm actually put it on hold because I'm going to load more money in this account because, it's incredible that you can get leads for just 7 cents. So I'm going to let this campaign run past this video, so that's the reason you see it's on hold, but you can see the status has been finished, and this happened in just 41 minutes. So this concludes this video 5 on how to create your first 100,000 visitor traffic campaign from start to finish. Now I suggest go ahead and move on to video 6, which is going to be how to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential so that you can focus on sucking in cash on demand. I'll see you there. Hi there, and welcome to video 6 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll discover how to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential so that you can focus on sucking in cash on demand. Let's dive right in. Let's go ahead and start with AdFly. So simply log into your AdFly account, and once you have a campaign created, simply scroll down in whatever new campaign that you are going to optimize your traffic for, click on the Show Details button, and that's going to drop down a few details that you can actually use to optimize within AdFly itself. So we're going to start by talking about the daily budget. AdFly always has your daily budget set to 0 by default, and this means that you are going to have an unlimited budget. So if you created a campaign for $80 to get 100,000 unique visitors, and like you saw in the previous video, in video 5 on how to get those in under an hour, you will get those incredibly fast, and your campaign is going to be done, before you know it. So if you want to get your traffic very quickly, then leave it at 0. However, if you want to space it over the course of, let's say 8 days, then you would want to put in $10, and that $10 will be used up each day. And then it's going to, your campaign will pause automatically and then restart on the next day. So everything is going to be done on autopilot, so you don't have to always be logging in and logging out and always changing your budget around and pausing and unpausing your campaign. Another option is the day targeting. Now, by default, everything is already checkmarked, and this just means that your ad will show, or your page or website will show every day of the week. Now, a trick is that if you want to optimize your campaign, let's say you're trying to get leads for a specific industry, or let's say for your own product, you could create a page that talks about how the opportunity is only available on Monday or on Wednesday, and then you could actually come in on your day targeting and turn off all the days and only have your ads show up on Wednesday. So that's just a trick as far as how to optimize your campaign within AdFly. It's very easy to do. And then obviously the conversion code, you can copy this conversion code and then put it, let's say if you want someone to put in an email address, and then after they put in an email address on your page, then they're going to go to, let's say, a product that you're giving them for free. You could put this conversion code actually on the page that they're going to show up on after they put in their email, and then it will actually track your conversions, like you see up here on this campaign. When I ran this campaign, it showed me how many conversions there actually were. So as you can see, with 3,741 conversions, there is a lot of activity that happens on AdFly, and is very responsive traffic if you simply follow everything in the system. Now, a new feature, while we're talking about optimization, is this gear that you see over to the right of your ad. If you actually click on that, it's going to show the ability to configure your campaign. Now, if you remember back, I believe it was in video 5, is when we created our first campaign and went and set everything up, we set a CPM or you have to just buy, let's say if you want worldwide traffic, it's preset to 80 cents CPM. However, once you actually get into your AdFly campaign and you've spent your $80, you can come in here and customize your CPM and actually lower the price. Now, you'll see with 80 cents CPM, there are 389 other campaigns, and I'm currently in the first position because I'm paying the highest CPM. Now, this means that I'm going to get the traffic the fastest, and I'm going to be put first above everybody else. But you can lower the CPM if you would like, so I could put in 50 cents and then hit check, and then it's going to let me know, well, actually your CPM needs to be between 96 and $2.40. So actually, I don't know why my current position is in first. This could be a bug within AdFly, because that means if I left at 80 cents, I actually should be lower. So anyway, that is how you can customize your CPM. All you have to do is just put in a lower CPM and hit update, and that's all there is to it. So that's actually within AdFly. Now, to talk about a little bit, some more advanced techniques to optimizing your traffic campaigns to get maximum potential, another service that I like to recommend is called Crazy Egg. And to get here, all you have to do is go to www.crazyegg.com. And what this is a script where you can actually take a code and put it on your page, and it's going to track where everybody is clicking, where they're scrolling, so you can see, let's say if you have a page that's more than just put in your email address, you can see if people, what specific images people are clicking on, what buttons they're clicking on, so you can take the areas that, aren't so hot on your website, and you can try to optimize them to get more activity. So just to show you what this means, if we click on View Demo, we can actually go through and look at a demo of how this would work. So you can see there are a lot of different ways to look at this data. For instance, heat map. We can actually look at a heat map. Go back here. We are going to try to get back to their demo. Here we go. So the heat map is going to show you actually where everybody's actually clicking on your website. So all of these little circles are individual clicks from individual people. So for instance, if you have an image that's not getting very many clicks, you can rotate that image out with some other images and see if people are clicking on them. And you can make it to where if someone clicks on that actual image, then a box would pop up for them to put in their name and email. So there's a lot of different ways that you can leverage Crazy Egg, and it's just a really cool heat mapping service. And you can see really big companies like TechCrunch and Disney and Virgin and Expedia and Sony and Skype. All these companies are using Crazy Egg, and it's just an incredible resource. And like we talked in previous videos, whenever you're creating a page to get advertising on for AdFly, if you're going to have a page that's very long and it's going to people are going to have to scroll to take an action, then you can actually even see what they call the scroll map, and it's going to show you how far people actually scroll down the page, so you know when visitors are abandoning your page. Are they scrolling down halfway and then leaving? And if they are, then you need to add some more activity halfway down the page to get them to want to scroll even further. So anyway, Crazy Egg is a wonderful resource to optimize your traffic campaigns, and it works incredibly well whenever you're getting such a massive amount of traffic going to your website through a service like AdFly. And then the last way to optimize your traffic campaign to maximum potential is using a service called Visual Website Optimizer. Now you can get here by going to www.visualwebsiteoptimizer, and this is an A/B split testing tool. So let's say what this means, if you're not familiar with A/B split testing, let's say you have you're trying to collect leads for weight loss, but you don't know if what would be better, to collect leads targeted towards everybody, or leads targeted towards men, or leads targeted towards women. Well, you could actually create 3 different pages. You could have a page that says click here to learn how to lose weight for men, or click here to learn how to lose weight for women, or just click here to learn how to lose weight. And you could actually see which one is going to convert higher. And just to show you how it works, Visual Website Optimizer is a phenomenal service. And again, a lot of big companies use this just like Crazy Egg. And there isn't really anybody better to explain how their service works than Visual Website Optimizer themselves. So I'm going to hit play on their video, and I want you to watch this. You can see it's only 2 minutes, so just stick around for 2 minutes and watch this, because it's going to be a phenomenal intro to what this is. So let's go ahead and hit play and begin.
Let's create a simple A/B test using Visual Website Optimizer. After selecting the A/B test, input the website URL where you want to run the test. This will take you to the Visual Designer, which allows you to easily make the changes on your website and save them as variations. In the Visual Designer, you can edit, move, resize, remove, hide elements to create the variations. It's a breeze using Visual Website Optimizer WYSIWYG editor. For maximum flexibility, it also offers an HTML editor. After creating the variations, we need to define the conversion goals on which performance of the variations will be measured. In this demo test, we have defined a goal of visitor engagement and another goal as click on a particular link. In the last step, you can provide a test name and set many advanced settings. After this step, your test will be created. Note that as Visual Website Optimizer automatically detected that JavaScript code is already installed on the website, there is no need to add it again for this test. Simply click on Start Test to make it live. Let's see performance of a test in a sample report. In this test, we have 5 goals, and each goal is represented with a graph on the Detailed Report tab. You can also preview variations to see how variations look like in the test. Visual Website Optimizer also has heat map reports, which show the most active parts of your variation page. The click map option gives you the exact click statistics on different elements. That's it for the introduction.
So that was it for their introduction, and just to let you know how they have the click map and heat mapping service, I'll tell you right now, Crazy Egg is going to be by far the most intense and have the most options if you're interested in the heat mapping. Visual Website Optimizer, again, is going to be best if you have multiple versions of a page, or like they showed you, you can easily move around on-page elements without ever opening up an editing software like Dreamweaver, or if you don't have very much HTML knowledge, it makes it easy for you to do split testing that way. So that's Visual Website Optimizer. It's a very easy service to use, and it's one that I recommend if you just want to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential. So that concludes this video. You now know how to leverage AdFly and actually use their day targeting and customize your CPM, as well as actually setting your daily budget. You now know about Visual Website Optimizer, and also about how to use Crazy Egg and how to use all 3 of these services together to literally optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential, so that you can start focusing on sucking in cash on demand. So that, again, that concludes this video 6. Now simply move on to video 7, which is the final video in the system, and we will talk about how you can use AdFly to skyrocket your likes on Facebook to become an instant celebrity in any industry. I'll see you there. Hi there, and welcome to video 7 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll discover how to use AdFly to skyrocket your likes on Facebook and become an instant celebrity in any industry and get paid like one. Now let's dive right in. First of all, if your goal with AdFly is to build a list, then I strongly, and I can't emphasize enough on strongly, recommend building a list with Facebook instead of doing it on your own. Why? Well, the list is endless, but the 2 most important reasons are, number 1, deliverability, because if you have tried building a list on your own in the past, you're probably well aware that the single biggest obstacle you'll always face is the deliverability rate. Why? Well, because people don't like to get emailed about things that will interrupt their day anymore. So with that being said, our society has evolved since the 90s, and they understand how and where to mark emails as spam, and they just unsubscribe from them instantly. However, with Facebook, your deliverability rate will always be 100% because it's Facebook. Number 2 is the social graph. Now, I'm sure you probably already know this, but it's such an important reason to leverage AdFly to get likes on Facebook, so I'm going to say it anyway. When someone likes your page on Facebook, they're not only opting in to get notified about anything and everything that you post on your page, but they are also telling all of their friends and all of their family members, all of their coworkers, that they just liked your page as well. So this is called the social graph, and my God, does it snowball your brand and your product, or hell, even yourself as an individual. Now, when using AdFly to get likes on Facebook, you can literally get tens of thousands of likes off of just $80 spent if you know what you're doing. Now, this will turn you into an instant celebrity in any industry, and there are hundreds of courses out there that you can buy right now on the internet that are going to sit there and preach how to make money on Facebook, how to get Facebook fame, and all of that nonsense. But I'll tell you right now, it's not very complicated, and you don't have to buy any of those courses. Honestly, you can accomplish all of that with just one step. And what is this one step? Is to find and tap into an unlimited source of traffic, and that's it. And guess what? AdFly provides you with just that. So how do you get likes from AdFly traffic? Well, let me go ahead and show you. So the first way to do this is to actually create yourself a Facebook page, and once you create your Facebook page, then you want to install a script, and on Facebook they call it an app, that allows you to actually put whatever type of landing page you want people to show up on whenever they come to your Facebook page. Now, what I like to recommend is actually using the search bar at the top of Facebook, and then you can just type in iframe, and you will actually see there's a lot of different apps that are going to do this, because what it's doing is going to iframe whatever it is you want to iframe actually on a specific page on your Facebook page. So you can just choose any of these. For instance, the static HTML :iframe tab, there is the most amount of monthly users using this, and this is going to be the most reliable one. So you would create your Facebook page and simply install this tab, and once you do that, then it'll walk you through the steps as far as how to put in an iframe. Now, just to show you, I'll show you two of probably the best examples that you could use this type of script for. One is to actually use an image where you simply just put an image together. You could use Photoshop, you could use any image program you would like, and it could be very detailed where it just basically says, welcome to whatever your Facebook page is. And if it's you, let's say it's just a page where you're trying to build yourself up to be a celebrity in a specific industry or an expert or a guru, you would have just a landing page talking about, click like to, and then when they click like, they will be able to get all kinds of, what they're going to get whenever they actually like your page. So knowing that you would create an iframe like this on your Facebook page, and you would then take this page and use it as your URL that's actually going to be showing up on AdFly. So you're actually going to be sending traffic from AdFly to your Facebook page, and then once people get here, this is what they're going to see, and then your whole goal is to get them to want to click on the like button. Now, knowing that your whole goal is to get them to click on the like button, if you put a page with a lot of details like this, and pictures and artwork, that's more that the person's going to have to look around to get familiar with, why do they want to like your page. You have to remember, these people that are coming from AdFly can be worldwide, and they could come from all different backgrounds and languages and so forth. So the more that you put on your page, the harder it's going to be to actually get them integrated into your Facebook page. So the second step is even doing something simpler and doing something where it's simply a image that just says like us, and you'll notice that there's a welcome page that they have, and that little star, that's actually the iframe app that you just saw that I pointed out whenever I typed in iframe. So you could make an image that just says like us. You could even find default images like this on just by going to Google Images and typing in Facebook like image, and you don't even have to have a Photoshop or anything like that. You could just download an image and then upload it, and then your whole idea is to get someone to look up at your like button. So that is the second way to do this. Now, the third way that you can actually get people to like your page is, this is going to be a little more advanced, but it could help you out in the long run as far as, let's say you have an existing website that you're wanting to just get more traffic to anyway, then you would create a new page on your website and actually embed the Facebook like button. You could embed the Facebook comments button, or the Facebook comments plugin, all kinds of different social plugins with Facebook. And to show you how to get to those, all you would do is go to, for instance, Google, and you can type in Facebook social plugin, and then you'll see the very first thing that shows up is social plugins, which is the Facebook developers. And once you click on that, it'll take you directly to the Facebook social plugins area. Now, this is where you can actually, all those like buttons that you see that people put on their websites, or the send button where people can email things, or comments, or an activity feed, you can do all of that here on this page. So what we would focus on is actually using the like button. So you would click on like button, and then it's going to give you some options. You want to first put in your Facebook page URL, whatever URL you want someone to like, and then you can actually choose, if you want to have the send button showing, all you have to do is click it and it will not show it. You can have the layout be a standard. You could have it be like a box count. You could have it be, whatever layout you like. I just recommend you could just go with standard. You can choose the width. You could have it show faces of people that have liked it. and then you can even change the text. So you can see there's a lot of different ways you can customize the button. But the whole goal here is to actually get this Facebook like button and put it on a page, and it can be a very simple page where it just says click like if you want to lose weight. Let's say you're trying to build a Facebook page about weight loss and you're wanting to promote products as an affiliate for weight loss. Then you could just create a page about weight loss, and then you would put in the URL to your Facebook page here, and then you would put a page up on your own website that says, click the like button if you want to learn how to lose weight. And then when they click like, your whole goal is to get as many people to like your page as possible, because again, the more people that are going to like your Facebook page, that's more people that you're going to get 100% deliverability on, and all the people that are liking your page, all of their friends, all their family, all their social work, or not social workers, all their coworkers are going to be able to see that, and then that's when the snowball effect starts to take place. So again, this is just a real easy, down and dirty way to actually get people to like your Facebook page, and really just dramatically increase the number of likes. And then with this, again, you're going to be able to, if you build a Facebook page around yourself, you can become an instant celebrity in any industry, and you can get paid to like one by knowing that when you have a lot of people liking your page, you can message them, you can post to the wall, and they're all going to see that. So you could start talking about affiliate products and so forth. Congratulations, you reached the end of this complete video course on how to get 100,000 visitors in under 1 hour on the internet. If you enjoyed it,